Hello and welcome to the Big Bank Theory podcast. My name's John, here with my friend and colleague Dan.
Hello.
Take that, ghost of Gypsy Akora. We'll have 1 point, please.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
What Dan's missing is, what you're missing, listeners, is I'm doing a kind of, what's that? Click, click, click.
It's sassy. I'd say it's some sort of sassy manoeuvre.
I'm doing a sassy manoeuvre at Akora's corpse. Actually,
Yeah.
No, the spirit of Akora,
Right. Yeah.
whose curse is broken, surely.
I don't think... Is it?
Yeah, smashed.
What, a 0-0 draw at home with Leyton Orient, a team with nothing to play for?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I'm sure Gypsy Akora's, fuming.
he is.
He's going, yeah, mate, yeah.
I've soiled his shiny CDs.
I don't know if... I'm not sure where this optimism just sprung from in you, but I don't remember you being like this on Saturday.
I tell you what, I reflected on it afterwards. So if you missed it, listeners...
I think there's things to take from it, but I don't know if it's... I certainly wouldn't describe it as a curse being lifted. Nothing short of a 3-0 win would have got me to that point.
Okay, all right. So if you missed it, 0-0 at home to Leyton Orient. Fact, Leyton Orient had won the last 4. Fact, we'd lost a gazillion before.
5.
5. Fact, clean sheet. Fact, could have won it.
No, that's not a fact.
Fact.
I mean, it is a fact. But it's also a fact we could have lost it.
Fact.
I don't know. No,
It was sunny.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was kind of sunny.
It was cold on the way home.
Yeah.
And a point.
Yeah, it's better than losing. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it isn't. We still didn't score any goals, which has been a big problem for us.
So, first fact of the day was that Fitzwater, no.
Joe Whitworth.
Why is his name so forgettable?
Don't worry, he's going to be gone soon, isn't he?
Joe Whitworth was injured in the... Well, was he injured in the warm-up, or did he just not complete the warm-up?
It didn't say that, did it? It said he failed a late fitness test. Because I didn't see him warming up. I didn't get there that early, but when I got there, you had the other 2 fellas warming up.
Bycroft and Frankie
Dettori.
Frankie Dettori.
Yeah.
What's his name? Frankie Lee?
No, Frankie Dettori is the one who got injured in the warm-up. Joe Whitworth.
He does look a bit like
Small.
Dettori, doesn't he?
Well, they're both little.
And
he doesn't look
similar
anything
hair.
like Frankie Dettori.
Well, he slicks it back.
Yeah, but one's blonde and one's very much got black hair.
Yeah, he has. Leaping off his horse.
They're about the same height. He's a bit of a shit, isn't he, Frankie Dettori?
Is that allowed, is he?
I think...
I thought everyone loved him.
Oh, I don't know, maybe.
Well, you've just...
I was thinking he was a shit.
Pasted excrement all over his memory. He's not dead.
Well, I don't know. So, yeah, Jack Bycroft, first league game.
Yeah.
Been with us since the summer.
That's right.
Is he?
Yep.
He's
a big boy.
He's normal height for a goalkeeper.
Compared to...
He's not tall.
Whitworth, he's tall.
Oh, compared to Whitworth, he's maybe from Dixon's, but he's not. I'd say he's just normal height for a keeper.
Yeah.
6'2" or something.
6'2", yeah, could be.
We know him mainly from the pre-match questions, social media questions.
Yeah, he's a mainstay.
He features heavily in them.
Yeah, because he's not in a rush, I suppose.
He's not in a rush.
Yeah.
He's got all the time in the world normally, and
he's only 6 foot dead according to Wikipedia.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
See,
right.
like
wash my mouth.
Flipping heck, how small is Whitworth then?
Quite.
Blimey, 5'4". Yeah, so I guess he's sort of not in a rush, and he's sort of a bit of a character, I suppose, relatively.
Yeah.
For a footballer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't mind chatting.
So he's in there.
He's there. So we got him.
A lot of people have been calling for him to play anyway, just because they've been a bit fed up with Whitworth being small.
Yeah, he's a Premier League Academy product, isn't he? He was a Southampton player. We own him, right?
We definitely own him, yeah.
Yeah.
Was he?
Southampton.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Well, were they in the Premier League then?
Yeah.
Well, okay then.
Thank you.
Factual.
Fact.
So he played.
Yeah. He started. So we're already like, this Leyton Orient team, won all these games. We need a very good start here. You worry, don't you? Someone stepping in.
I mean, it didn't. It kind of gave me a bit more confidence. To
Did
be
it?
honest. Yeah.
Okay.
We've been conceding goals from high balls into the box, hand over fist. I just thought having a tall keeper might help.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of the problem, wasn't it? Whitworth was using his hand over his fist.
Either way, yeah. So the other big difference was that we played 4 at the back.
Yes.
Which I think contributed to us having a fairly decent first half.
I thought we had
just by dint of the fact that probably Leyton Orient weren't expecting us to play 4 at the back.
It was solid, wasn't it? It was solid. Didn't really... There was one chance where Bycroft slipped and...
No, Bycroft didn't slip.
Did
Ryan Rydell slipped.
Yeah.
And then...
Bycroft hesitated.
No, he ran out to kind of block. It's the only thing he could do in that situation. And then Matey tried to lob him and he missed.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But that was after we'd already had... That was actually immediately after the Reece Cole shot on target.
Yes.
It came from that. And we'd also had before that lovely little back heel from Mendes Gomez.
Yeah.
Which led to the Danny Andrew cross for Wareham's header off the post, bar, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
2 different things. Yeah, those were the main first half kind of events.
Well, it felt like we were in it. We felt like, well, we've got to half time 0-0, not conceded in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, I thought we were the better team first half, for sure.
I'd agree with that.
Even though the fact that probably the easiest chance was theirs, and Matey cocked it up. So fair play to Mycroft, whatever his name is, for getting out there and forcing him to try the lob, which he wasn't capable of doing.
Is he the brother of Sherlock Holmes, Jack Mycroft?
I mean, nothing that I know of that character particularly comes across in Jack Mycroft.
No. Maybe it's his son or
There's
something.
nothing like him.
No.
Northern, not a... is he sort of like some sort of genius or something?
I think so. I think they're both geniuses, aren't they?
Right. I mean, he may well be a genius.
Yeah.
He hides it well. That's what I'd say.
So it was 0-0 half time. It felt like, okay, we're attacking the big bank.
Yeah.
You know, I thought the ref was almost good for a minute. There were moments, there were a couple of strange ones.
He was okay.
He was okay.
I mean, that's considering that the bar's quite low. I thought he was all right. There was no big. He didn't have to really. Wasn't really tested, I suppose, was he? There was no big calls to make.
Well, one for them, I suppose. That wasn't his decision, but they went with it. The
offside.
The offside.
Yeah, I haven't. That's not in the highlights. So I can't. And obviously from the big bank, I can't tell you much about that.
No. So second half, Orient were better. They had more pressure than we did.
They were better and we were worse.
That's
I'd
right.
say.
Yeah, I think that's right.
The other big news about this team selection was the centre midfield consisted of Kevin McDonald and Charlie Cummins, which is a kind of wholesale change from what we've been seeing recently. And I thought that was really good. Cummins is impressed.
Clearly a good player, isn't he?
He made a couple of tiny errors, but he's at that point where they don't affect him. And I thought, on the whole, he was worthy of that start.
Yeah.
And
we know what McDonald can do and not do, and he did it all as you'd expect, really, didn't he?
Kevin McDonald, if we can find a way of getting him in the team, which where we can cover up, or for his Well, he's I'm not
his age-related infirmity.
Yeah, exactly. He is as old as time, so we've got to be able to do something about that. But if you can, then obviously it's it's not just about age, is it? It's,
no,
he can do a lot more. He's better than everyone else playing in a way.
Yeah, and fair play to the club. They sent his mobility scooter down to his McCarthy and Stone flat.
Yeah,
and left him a parking
They lived
space.
in one of the arms houses, I think.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, and then they left him a parking space next to the bench, so he didn't have to walk too far.
Yeah,
except while he's on the pitch.
Yeah,
give him a mobility scooter; he'd be exceptional for us.
Yeah, I don't know if that's allowed actually, but I mean we could check.
Someone should look into that.
Yeah, he's brilliant though, and he played really well,
Yeah.
and he, yeah, he's...
What do they say when they read out the last post? Age has not wearied him.
Yeah. No, age has wearied him.
Age has wearied the body, but the mind is still there, isn't it? He knows he knows how to play football. Clearly, much more than anyone else we ever see in our squad and in the other team's squads as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Cut above.
And I think it works really well. Yeah, absolutely cut above. And if we can get him, if we can get him on the from now on, from the end of the season, we can get more minutes out of him.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be a good thing, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Not
and then
in
there's
defence.
the glue factory, isn't there? Maybe we'll get a bit of money for glue for him.
Well, I think there will come a time when, you have to say, I mean, it doesn't matter how good you are at football, Kev.
Yeah.
You've
died.
Yeah. Your ankles are all swollen up.
Yeah. You look like when he drinks from the wrong Holy Grail at the end of that Indiana Jones film.
Yeah.
So it's time to call it a day.
But you play like
Indy himself.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway,
I thought they were good.
They were good.
They're like a duo, aren't they? Youth and experience.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's
one Scottish, one Irish.
Yeah.
It's if it doesn't work out on the pitch, they could be some sort of. It could be a detective duo, couldn't they?
They could. Yeah. Yeah. Or a kind of magic act.
Yeah.
A beautiful assistant and a...
I don't know if people are that interested in magic acts these days, though, so I wouldn't recommend that to them. No one cares about magic. It's finally bit in the dust.
Magic?
Yeah.
That's what it wants you to think.
You can't... You name me one magician, current.
Yeah, there isn't one, is there?
Yeah, because it's dead.
Who was that lad?
For a start,
Dynamo?
Everyone would just go, it's AI.
AI. You of course can't spell magic without AI, so...
Well, yeah, there's no point. There's no point doing it because, it doesn't look... people just were like, well, how do I know that you haven't just done it with computers?
Mm. So anyway, Orient did score. They did get it in the back of the net, but it was flagged offside straight away. And like you said, from our end, it looked right. The guy was right in front of Bycroft. So if he was offside, clearly he's the... Kind of looked like that made sense from the Big Bank.
Yeah.
We had a chance to win it at the end, though, didn't we? Niskanen, who'd not been his best, because some of the other players I thought were some of the best we'd seen him. Danny Andrew had to go off injured, but until that point he'd been solid, as you'd expect from him. Reece Cole wasn't having his best game, but you can never kind of write him off. Anyway, Niskanen put in a lovely cross to Higgins, who'd come on for Mendes Gomez by this point, and Higgins did everything right, didn't he? It was kind of a Wareham finish almost.
Yeah, near post, running in and a near post. Niskanen cuts it back through. I mean, it's a good save. Yeah, you could say that Mendes Gomez could have lifted the ball a bit. Higgins could have lifted the ball a bit, but in the moment, I think he didn't. He would think, "Oh, I don't have to do that."
He did
as long as I get it right in the corner,
it'll
be okay. Yeah.
So we could have won it. I know we didn't. They could have won it, obviously, if that...
Yeah, I thought Niskanen was poor and has been poor recently. But you don't need him to... You don't need players to be that good. You need them to do a good... at least one... At this level, at this point where we are in the season, where we are in the league, we need him to do one thing. He could have spooned he could have taken 90 crosses and spooned 89 of them. If one had led to an assist, it would have been fine.
Absolutely.
I'm not the biggest fan of Niskanen, but...
Well, the
figures this season don't lie. And you're looking at them over the whole picture, and what we need to do right now is arrest our current, do something about our current form, and he's not helping, but he did then, and I thought, it doesn't really matter if you weren't that good in this game. You did create a perfectly good chance to score, and it just didn't happen, but not for anything he did wrong. Yeah.
Now, McGuinness wasn't there away with Northern Ireland. And
getting knocked out of the World Cup, so he won't be playing at a World Cup. Josh McGuinness,
no.
Surprise, surprise. And I think if he did, I think the quality at the World Cup's already going to be bad enough without Northern Ireland there. So,
flipping heck.
Well, they're rubbish.
They are rubbish,
and it's impossible. And look at. I mean, I know that Wales and Republic of Ireland didn't qualify either, and plenty of other people won't qualify, but. I mean, there's about 100 teams in it, so it's never been easier to qualify for a World Cup. That's a fact. If you want to start talking about facts.
That is a fact.
So, and how did Tim Tutierov get on in his under-21s European qualification game?
I don't know, actually. I haven't been following.
I've been following Ukraine's progress in that qualifying campaign either.
Anyway, he'll be back too. They'll both be back in time for this Friday, I guess.
Well, will they? Because Northern Ireland have got another game. They've got a player friendly.
Have they? Well, yeah, but that'd be like today or tomorrow, won't it?
Tuesday, I think. Yeah.
He'll be back then.
Yeah, but will he?
Well, yeah, they come straight back, don't they?
Yeah, I know, but talk about old.
Well, yeah, I mean, whether he'll be able to play. Or
he makes Kev McDonald look like, your son, who's young, by the way.
Yes, that's true. Here's something they could do after the football runs out. Do a fringe show at Edinburgh. McGuinness and McDonald. New interpretation of Waiting for Godot by Samuel Beckett.
Right, okay. And what makes them...
kind of weird and old and...
Yeah, they could do, I don't know, other things with old people in
notoriously
them.
complex script and storyline, I believe.
Well, they'd be perfect for that. I'm just trying to find out what the under-21s Ukraine... So I just want to see if Tim scored. It's not anywhere. It's just not
why
been
would
reported on.
I mean, in fairness to Ukraine, they got other things to worry about.
Well, they did play the match.
I know they did, but it's hard enough to find out about under-21 England games, so...
Perhaps.
Update?
Yeah, it was 1-1.
Tim?
Is that right? Friday 27th of March? Yeah, it would be.
Friday's
Didn't score, no.
No. Did he play?
Let me tell you.
All right.
Let me tell you that
This is top
information.
research going on.
Just got a consent to look at this website. Don't know what I've consented to.
Cookies, isn't it? That's just
yes,
cookie
please.
consent. Yeah.
There's going to be a new cookie shop in Exeter soon. It's
Yes.
sort of like late night cookie, sort of fast food joints.
Yeah,
I suppose
like
you'd call
where
it.
Tony and Guy was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Funny.
if that interests you, if you want to get a couple of cookies at 3 a.m, knock yourself out.
Presumably you can also get it throughout the day.
Can't imagine anyone would, but
Can't see it's going to last long, can you?
didn't start the match. Came on 87th minute.
Oh.
So thanks very much
Okay.
to Unai Melgosa Zorilla, who's their manager. Cheers, mate. That cost us our place in League One. Those 3 minutes.
You owe us, Igor.
What's the point? What is the point?
Igor? Was that his name?
No, Unai.
Unai.
Yeah. Who's the second Unai I've ever come across?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's pretty much it for Lincoln.
Or Leighton Orient, even.
Sorry, yeah.
Sorry, I'm just trying to think of an Unai joke.
Don't worry about it. They're all the same, all these teams. And I don't know.
So it was a point, but teams below us got more than a point.
Yeah, like I said, that didn't help. If it was a point and everyone else lost.
Well, it might help. We never know. We may stay up by 1 point, in which case it's helped.
Absolutely. That could still happen. It's still within our, it's in our hands, isn't it? It's not out of our hands.
It's not out of our hands, but if everyone else wins, we're down.
No.
Yeah.
No. If we win and they win, then we don't go down. That's in our hands.
But we're currently in the relegation zone.
Yes, but I forgot about that.
Good. Well, we'll talk about the league and what's coming up next after this. Welcome back to the Big Bank Theory podcast. Remember, you can email us, bigbankpod@gmail.com. If you've seen Kevin McDonald lost and looking, withered and confused, get in touch and we'll return him back to his nursing home.
Yeah.
Or contact the club. That probably makes more sense.
Do whatever you want.
You can also listen to bonus episodes on our Patreon, patreon.com/bigbankpod. There's a new one out this Wednesday, the 1st of April. The theme being kits. Exeter City kits. We've got a lot to say about the kits. Favourite players in the kits, favourite kits we've liked, kits we've hated. That sounds boring, but we're going to make it very exciting.
Well, we might do.
You get access to all the old members-only podcasts as well, and all future ones, and it stops us from having to have ads on this podcast. Keeps us ad-free. Thanks to everyone who has subscribed already. That's patreon.com/bigbankpod. The league then, Dan.
Yep.
We got 6 games left. Some other teams have got more. Port Vale are bottom. They got 31 points. They played 38. Northampton are 23rd.
They can't be far off being mathematically down, can they?
Well, they're 14 points below. But they've still got 8 games left.
Okay, so they could totally...
They could do it, but they're getting that way, yeah. So Port Vale, bottom, 31 points, played 38. Northampton, 23rd, played 39, 35. Rotherham, 22nd, played 38, 36. 21st, top of the relegation zone, Exeter City, played 40, 43 points. Goal difference minus 10. 20th, Blackpool, played 40, same as us, 45 points, minus 16 goal difference. 19th, Wigan, played 39, 45 points, same as Blackpool. Burton in 18th, played 40, 46 points. 17th, Mansfield, Leyton Orient, played 39, 49 points. 16th, Mansfield, played 37, 49 points. So City are 2 points below Blackpool, 2 points below Wigan, 3 points below Burton, 6 points below Orient and Mansfield, 7 points below Wimbledon, Doncaster, Barnsley and Peterborough.
We can forget about all them lot.
It's very close though, but we probably can forget about them.
Yeah, a friend of ours just sent us the points per game across the last 5 games, and we are on 0.2.
Well, thank goodness we got the point. Otherwise, we'd be on 0.0.
Well, true, but let's forget about Peterborough. Yeah. They are gone.
Now, obviously, massive. We've got Blackpool on Friday. Will it be a good Friday?
I don't think so.
Well, we can't lose.
We can.
We can lose.
We can, and we probably will. I think...
to stay in this league, I think
sort of spiritually we're down if we lose that. I know we're not literally down.
Yeah, because then Wigan have beaten us, Blackpool have beaten us.
If we can somehow win that game against Blackpool, which is definitely, it is totally possible.
Yeah,
Blackpool aren't a brilliant team.
No,
they're in the bottom half of the table for a reason.
Yeah.
It could happen. Anything could happen. We could beat them 5-0. We probably won't, but we could. And then things. I think it's just a kind of. Maybe it's a kind of mindset thing. I think a win would do us a hell of a lot of good mentally.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the point, while potentially very useful, won't have done a huge amount for the confidence. Maybe because I know we didn't concede any, which helps, but we didn't score a goal, and I think you do need to kind of it is mostly about scoring goals. Football.
I know that we'll feel like after that, where's the goal? We've still got Jaden Wareham. He's a man who
no goals in 5,
but he can get a goal. We know he can.
Yeah,
it's not like last season where we're literally can't ever imagine McGuinness scoring again.
No. We have got him, and like I said, we might batter Blackpool. We might win 10-1. You don't know.
No.
But I think it's it won't decide anything. Even if we lose 5-0 at the weekend,
doesn't officially decide anything.
Decide anything.
No.
But I think kind of in the marketplace of ideas.
Yeah.
It might do.
We've still got a better goal difference than the 3 teams above us, only just Burton, and really kind of only just Wigan. Blackpool we're 6 better than. And then the 3 teams below us, we're significantly better than on goal difference. To be honest, it's unlikely that Rotherham, Northampton and Port Vale are getting out of the relegation zone. They're 9 points and then worse.
Yeah, but they've got games in hand over us, right?
They have got games in hand over us. Even if they win their games in hand, they don't overtake us.
Right, okay. Yeah.
So that's going to be a worry for them. And we still play some of them. So it's Blackpool's Friday, and then it's Doncaster Monday, Easter Monday, who, although kind of clear of relegation on 50 points, are not a great team.
No, they're not. They're not pushing for the playoffs, are they?
No.
They're another team now. They've got nothing to play for.
They're basically floating now.
Yeah.
Away, Easter Monday are 2 games after that. If we get something against Blackpool, if we win against Blackpool, we go into Doncaster full of confidence, likely to get something, I would say. We could be out of it. We could be on 49 points.
Well, and if the other results go our way, like, this could look totally different in a week's time.
Yeah. And I was heartened by that performance. I know it wasn't brilliant or outstanding, but it was certainly better.
I can't see it happening at the moment, but that doesn't mean anything.
No.
Because it just, we've been on a long run of being bad.
We know Blackpool...
But these things do change.
Yeah. We know Blackpool have got a long tradition of hating their team and their club. I know things are better for them now. We go ahead on Friday. Apparently it was full on Saturday when they played Burton, and they got obviously a last-minute winner. So they'll be feeling good about that. But we go and get an early goal, or any goal, to be honest, the tide might feel like it's turning. They then look at their league table. They're then back in the relegation zone, and we're not.
Yeah, it might do.
I think that's on our side in a way.
Do you know what I'm finding it really jarring is the sort of like happy, content Matt Taylor.
Yeah, it's hard to get a balance, I bet, isn't it?
I'm not. I'm not judging. I'm not judging him as a person. The football since he's arrived, we know is there, but I wouldn't even put all the blame at his door. It's a whole season. There's loads of context. I'm just thinking about him kind of like, he seems kind of like, I don't know, different, doesn't he? He's all happy now, and I'm not sure it.
And he also seems.
I'm not sure it's what I was expecting. No. I was thinking, I was waiting for this intense kind of like, angry-ish kind of bloke who you think like, if you say one wrong thing here, he's going to eat you.
Yeah.
And he's not there now. He's sort of like a teddy bear man.
Yeah.
And
it
maybe
feels like he's a bit out of the situation. Do you know what I mean? That's what it feels like from watching it. Like he doesn't feel like it's kind of his problem. Did you get that impression?
Yeah, I don't think he feels like that, but it does slightly come across like that. But that's because we know that information, don't they? But he's just here for a minute, and to try and help out, kind of thing. So it definitely can come across like that.
Blackpool, I think that's our chance, obviously. Not just because they're the team directly above us, but I think like that's they're as on the wire as we are. If we can turn it around in that game, they'll feel like 0-0's okay. It's
definitely the moment, because I think if we lose to Blackpool, I'm not sure there'll be a moment.
No,
like of course there still could be. We could lose this game, and then we win the next 4.
Yeah,
and then we'll almost certainly be fine. I don't know why I feel like though that this one's important. Just because, a bit of progress at the weekend, but then to have it all undone again, I just think it would just be a gut punch, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly what it would be. That's the one. Like, if we can keep it tight till half time, the crowd then turn on them a little bit, or certainly if we get a goal, the crowd will then see themselves in the relegation zone. It's all the old cliches, isn't it, of like, we've all turned out for you, what have you done? That's on our side if we can just edge ahead. Obviously, if we go behind, it's a disaster. That's what that'll feel like.
Yeah.
Especially with their last-minute equaliser.
It's big. It is big. There's no doubt about that. Maybe not on paper, but in the hearts and minds. We've never had a huge amount of luck against Blackpool, have we? I
don't feel like it.
But, these things can change. Like that's got nothing to do with anything. None of the same people involved. Anyway, that'll be.
So that's that.
Yeah.
And hopefully we're taking quite a lot. I know what our away sport's like on a bank holiday. I expect there'll be a big old crowd going up there. Long away, isn't it? Blackpool really is. But I'd expect us to take several hundred. Which will be a great effort. We'll need them. And then it's Doncaster home on Monday. So I haven't heard anything about tickets for this, and I wonder if everyone will feel. It depends what happens on Friday. You heard them saying? Like, I haven't heard any countdown to like we're nearly sold out or anything.
No,
like
I think it's probably a bit far off for that, innit? Yet
it's just Monday. It's a week today.
Yeah,
but you're right. Probably
It'll be fullish, won't it? If not sold out. I imagine it'll probably be sold out before. It might depend a bit on Friday's result, possibly. Some people will feel like, it's been a while now since we've seen it's been a really long time since you've seen a win at St James's Park, and, you can't really blame people. Maybe they're going to do something more fun. It's sunny now, the clocks have gone forward. Maybe they're going to have a barbecue.
Good luck to you.
Maybe they're going Woodlands.
Oh, yeah. It's got rides and slides and all of the fun.
Yeah, it has. Maybe they're, going for a nice walk and listen to some music.
Do you remember Doncaster away? Was that first game of the season? I think it was. And we were like, this isn't what we were hoping for at all. You remember that? And I think it was 2-1, 2-0. And it was a real kind of depressing, felt like Colwell from last year kind of thing. And then, of course, I felt like I'd love to show him. I'm so frustrated by it all. It feels like loads of this stuff isn't of our own making, by which I mean the supporters have been on board, the players have been on board, been let down by weird club antics and a manager leaving when we just really didn't need him to leave.
I know. I'm finding it hard not to feel like, well, this is what happens, isn't it? Of course you're going to get relegated. Look, the whole thing's everything's heading in the wrong direction. We're driving the wrong way down the motorway. The inevitability, if you do that, is you crash. You might not, but you probably will.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. I had a mate who on Millennium Eve was like, I'm going to drive the wrong way up the motorway from Columpton to Tiverton Parkway. And I was like, don't do that. He's like, I am. It'll be no one will be on the motorway.
That's a good point, if you're ever going to do it.
And I was like, I still don't think it's a good idea. Someone might be on the motorway. The police might be out. And they're your main problem.
Ambulances.
Yeah.
What about people rushing, ambulances rushing to treat victims of the Millennium Bug?
Of course, big concern. Anyway, thankfully I talked him out of it. And then at about 10 past midnight, he came back in after having a cigarette and was like, yeah, sounds quite busy out there.
Oh, we're right by it.
Right by it. Basically, Clumpton's basically the motorway.
Right.
So, I feel like we're doing that. We're embodying him and his mad ways. I won't name him.
No.
Ben.
Don't. He won't be listening to this. Someone once described him as badly overdrawn boy, didn't they? Which is a fitting nickname.
Yes. Anyway, it does feel a bit like we've got a lunatic. Not because we haven't, because Matt Taylor's here.
No. In a way, the analogy does fall down a bit.
Yeah.
We're not intentionally driving. We're not your mate.
No.
Who's a nutter and intentionally wants to drive down the motorway the wrong way for a laugh.
No.
It's
more like we got on the slip road.
All these things have kind of all these things have. It was a series of mistakes, which are kind of like half the time, but people who very well meaning, thinking probably they're doing the right thing. And then things which are beyond our control. Gary Caldwell getting, taking a job
that we always expected him to take,
based on his own personal history and being closer to his literal family.
Yeah.
Who's been living away from for 3.5 years. So it's not like some sabotage or kind of like really stupid mistakes been made. It's just a series of just things that have gone against us, and this is how it's culminated. But what I'm saying is, you can't really, you still can't be surprised by the result. If all these things happen, then it's kind of bound to go wrong.
Just need it. I don't expect miracles. Just need to fall over the line, please. Just fall over into 20th place.
But if we do fall over the line, I mean, all well and good. But, I'm not suggesting it'd be better for us to go down. I definitely don't think that. I'd much rather stay up. The way things are, from what we're told, money-wise, if all they've said is true, well, the next season being in League One isn't going to be exactly a barrel of laughs, is it? No. I'd still rather be there, but it's possible. But I
tell you what, I feel like we're victims of here is we started to set the team up like, hey, we're not just League One, we're League One pushing for promotion. We're going to improve year on. We're a permanent League One team now, so we'll adjust ourselves accordingly, rather than what's almost always been the mindset of Exeter City, which is like, okay, well, it's all against us, but we'll be fine. We'll do what's in our power to strengthen with academy players, with getting the crowd to turn up, to and fundraise, and we see ourselves as a community club. And it's my fault, it's me. I just glanced over at something else, and I was like, yeah, let's be like that. And then you're like, oh no, we're not like that, and we've fallen in the gap between the two things. And if we can just make it to staying in League One, because our contracts with our players are always so short term, that's all we need. The money will be reset. Yes, we'll have a low budget, but we've always had a low budget. Football's just football.
Well, yeah, it's a clean slate. You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah,
but there's no point fantasizing. Football works like this. Those with the least money have the least success.
Of course. So
we're already punching above our weight by spending money we haven't got. Well, if we then start spending only the money we have got, we'll almost certain not only will we be where we are now, we'll be Port Vale, be worse than Port Vale.
But
do we want that? Do we want to get relegated with record low points or something?
No, of course not. But Dan, I feel like we were on a trajectory. Matt Taylor, particularly like the years in League Two where he's like, look, we got no money, so it's just going to have to be academy players. Well, look at some of those teams. They were brilliant. And then Colwell wasn't like that. He wasn't like that. We brought in 5, 6, 7, 8 players from Scotland who were perfectly okay players, but there's no money in it for the club, and they weren't any better than our academy players. And in the meantime, Harry Lee and players like that just move away for nothing and never even get a first team chance.
Yeah, you're right. I mean? We dared to dream a bit, definitely.
But also, Colwell wasn't working in that way. He just wasn't. There's no denying it.
No, he was operating like regular football manager at a regular football club. Yeah, I thought he did buy into kind of like the community side of the club in as much as he's very visible. He's very, very helpful with kind of events and stuff like that. But yeah, in the boardroom wise, it was, and he would turn up to stuff. But in the way we kind of like set the team up and how we were kind of arranging the squad and the expectations stuff, it was more like that he was managing Wigan, really, or something like that.
Yes, and they would rather have got in a loan player for 6 months from a Premier League team than try one of the academy products in that same kind of scenario. Because you think about some of our loan players, they played 2, 3, 4 times.
Well, look, ultimately, what happened is that Gary Cole, I'm not slagging him off, but what he was doing was trying to boost his own profile in order to get himself a better job, which he did.
Yeah.
He got the job back that he got sacked from before by rehabilitating his reputation via us.
Yeah.
Now, that hasn't helped us.
No, it hasn't. It did in that we got our league position that we needed, but league positions are only ever 12 months long.
Exactly. And it was only ever going to work for so long.
Yeah.
And then so the minute something else comes along, which I'm not blaming him for, some board stuff, the minute something like that happens, it's kind of a perfect storm of kind of things going against us, and it's just crumbled.
So I do feel if we can get over the line and then we reset and the new management team know that it's academy, first and foremost it's academy players, then maybe we've got a chance of getting back onto that way of working that we were before Taylor went. Anyway, let's see. Let's get these points at Blackpool first, and then we'll see where we are.
Yeah.
All right.
Gotta win. Gotta win. We'll win. We'll win.
Wareham, 2 goals. Back to those Niskanen crosses. Lovely.
I reckon it's going to be a Ryan Rydell 30-yard screamer.
All right. Look forward to that.
Big time.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Remember, you can subscribe to Patreon for a new episode this week. But if not, we'll see you back here after Easter Monday to talk about the weekend's games.
Yep.
Thanks, everyone. My name's John. I've been here with my friend and colleague Dan.
Cheers.
See you soon.